Hello. Long time no see, right? Hi guys, my name is Cam, but I go by Cleo. I haven't been on YouTube in so long. It's been about a year. I really wanted to grind YouTube and I wanted to do it, but around that time, a lot of things happened in my life. A lot of things happened in my personal life that kind of took me away from that. We'll get into that in more detail, but today I just wanted to speak on the fact about going analog, and it's something that I've been practicing recently and how it's changed my life. We're also gonna have like a little day in a life as well. I don't really wanna leave the house, but we'll just vibe out here. But if you guys clicked on this video, thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe. If you guys want more content, you can follow me on TikTok. That's gonna be linked down in the description. With that being said, join me for the day. Right now, I'm actually about to make me some breakfast, so you guys are gonna see that. And then we'll hop into the video. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, I just made me some eggs, bro, because, hold on, I wanted to see if the audio is working. I was like, dang, I want some toast. Dude, I go and look at the toast, it's expired. I could have sworn I just bought that from Trader Joe's. Crazy. Crazy. Well, I just made me 2 eggs. I wasn't really hungry, but I know I need to eat. I've been on this weight loss journey. I lost 6 pounds. I'm trying to get, it's like, if I can get to 170, I'm cool, which I'm not far off. I'm probably like 7 pounds away, so if I can get to 170, that's my goal. But back to the topic of this video, living analog, I feel like even more today, overconsumption has become this huge thing. I work from home, and I found myself spending up to 10 hours a day on my phone. It's ridiculous, and it's funny because this is literally gonna go on YouTube, and I make TikToks and I do all this. That's fine. I'm not saying go cold turkey, but it has changed my life for the better. And I'm happy to share with you guys how I do that. I live in a busy city. As you know, Dallas is a city that's always going. It never stops unless there's ice on the road, and then, you're cooked pretty much. Really, when someone's calling me, I try to give myself 20 minutes a day. I personally don't count YouTube. I know some people do. YouTube for me is like TV. I watch YouTube more than I watch Netflix, more than I watch Hulu, HBO Max, all streaming services. So I haven't gone cold turkey, but I have been mindful of putting my phone down. And it's more than that. Just figuring out who I am as a man. Like I said before we got into this video, before I started the video, a lot of things happened in the past year that has completely transformed my life. A lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of ugly, a lot of beautiful, a lot of pretty. And I'm a completely different person. I feel like finally, I'm 23 now, and I feel like I'm finally hit the status where I can say, yo, I'm a man, you know? And at the beginning, I thought being a man was having your own place, paying your own bills, having your own way of transportation, having a good paying job. And honestly, it goes deeper than that. And so many men think that's just the pinnacle of where you can hit manhood at, but it's so much deeper. Finding who you are as a person, not caring about outside thoughts. And one of the big reasons I decided to go on this analog journey is, and I know I'm chatting it up right now, but give me a second. One of the reasons I decided to go on this analog journey is really because I felt like I had too many opinions. There was too many opinions for my business. There was too many opinions on what I should wear, too many opinions on what music I should listen to, too many opinions on what I should do at work, what I should do at my college career and everything like that. Speaking of college, I'm still in college. I have a year left. Do not be on me like that. But I got a year left. We almost done. But I just feel like there's too many opinions, and more recently, I stopped caring about everybody else's opinion and caring about mine and realizing what I want in this life and what I want to give to my life. And I hope this helps you guys do that as well. After I eat this, I am going to journal a bit, which is a part of this video. And we're going to go through my journal and what's in it. I recently just got this new journal, so I just started this analog journey probably about 2 weeks ago. But I just got this new journal, so there's not a lot in it, but I'll break it down for you guys. These eggs are really good. So this is my journal. It's a journal by Paper Republic, and I just recently got it. It's made out of vegan leather. And while I'm talking, I'm gonna be showing you guys footage of this journal so you can see what comes in it. But you can put different type of notebooks inside of it. I have a planner, I have 2 regular paper notebooks. If you guys hear my cat, he's like playing around in my closet. This is my office, by the way. My office space. You can't see all of it. I probably will be doing a house tour soon. I just got a new loft and I absolutely adore it. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. This is my Paper Republic journal. What goes in here is my thoughts, my work. I plan my week, I plan my day, my to-dos. I draw in this journal. I give my ideas for content, give my ideas for my future. What do I expect from my future? And just things like that. Everything goes into this journal, and in fact, I also journal in this journal. What that consists of is how I felt today. What did I do today? I'm just going over the recap of how I felt and where I'm at mentally. Kind of get all those feelings on paper. As a man, we don't really like talking about our feelings that much. So the ability to just write these feelings down and they're kind of gone, not really, but once you write them down, it's almost like you have to confront those feelings and you start to, get better, if that makes sense. So usually if I have an idea, it's going in my notes app, and then I open the notes app, and then after that I'm on to Instagram. Everything that I have an idea, if it's anything that I need to do, it goes in here. I also take this to me when I go into the office for work, because work things pop up. I forget what meetings I have, and half the time I forget what the topic of the meeting is. So that's why it's good that I have this. And this is just one piece of going analog. Everybody thinks, oh, I'm gonna go analog and buy a journal. There's a lot more to it, and we're gonna get into that later. But yeah, I definitely recommend you get a journal. You don't have to get a Paper Republic one. These are a little bit pricey. I think I paid $185 for this, but I wanted to spend more money on it simply because I want it to last. I want to look back 5 years from now and look at all the notebooks that I put in here and just go back and see where I was at. You guys are probably wondering, why the hell am I sitting on the ground? This rug that I got from Rugs USA is like the most comfortable thing ever. It's almost like, I don't know, like anytime someone comes over, they sit on this rug. The couch is extremely comfortable, but it's almost like if you come over here, you have to sit on this rug. It's amazing. Like, I wish you all could try it, but you can't unless you buy it. So, but anyways, we're gonna get into our next topic. I had to make me some Vietnamese coffee. Lately, I've been drinking that like crazy. When I go into the office for work, there's a Vietnamese coffee shop there. And I would always have to, because I go into the office once a month, and I would always have to wait to get it. And I knew I could have buy a fin filter. I just never pulled the trigger on it. I move here, there's literally a Vietnamese coffee shop, not even 2 minutes away. I kid you not, it's absolutely insane. I go there, they sell the fin filters there. And I'm like, yeah, I need that. So ever since I got that, I've been making Vietnamese coffee. And if you guys remember me from my previous videos, or you know me personally, you know I'm a huge coffee head. I love coffee. I got my espresso bar, I got it all set up. Sometimes espresso just takes too long for me, and lately I've just really been on Vietnamese coffee. Cheers. If you haven't tried it, bro, you're missing out, truthfully. Yeah, so the next topic I wanted to get onto is reading. And If you know me from TikTok, you know I'm a huge reader. Like most of my content lately has been book talk content, which is still going to be, but it's gonna change a little bit. But I read every day, and I'm like, dude, part of me is already gone analog. Why am I not like taking advantage of that? And the reason why I want to say reading is so key, because we spend so much of our time going on TV, watching these Netflix shows, and I have favorite shows: Breaking Bad, Euphoria, Game of Thrones. Those are my favorite TV shows, and that's art, and I love art. But why do I need a choice of 100 TV shows? You know what I'm saying? It's the same way with books. Like, you have the thousands, millions of books, but sometimes I just want to sit and quiet and read a book. And right now I'm reading The Sword of Kagan, which so far has been very pleasing to me. I also bought a Kindle, and at first I was really against this because I wanted to go analog, and I'm like, that goes against everything analog. I'm no longer technology. But my girlfriend, shout out my girl, she pointed out, you being on your Kindle will actually allow you to pick up your phone less. And I was like, I know that's a little bit of girl math, but I'm like, that actually makes sense. And she actually sticker bombed it. If you guys can't see it, I'll show you. I love like traditional tattoos, and she put traditional stickers on it. Shout out her. But on my Kindle right now, I'm actually reading Manacled, which is the fan fiction of a Harry Potter story that's similar to, literally, if you know the book Alchemize, Alchemize is based on the book Manacled, and Manacled is based on Harry Potter. So Alchemize being one of my favorite books ever, that's what I'm reading right now. But yeah, like I said, like I absolutely adore my Kindle. And sometimes when I go into the office, I don't want to carry a huge book. I have my laptop, I have my mouse, keyboard, etc. I can just throw my Kindle in there, and then I can just read my Kindle while I'm working, or if I'm on break, lunch, anything like that. So that's been huge for me. I definitely recommend anybody wanting to go analog. It's gonna be hard to go cold turkey. Like, I still watch TV. I'm not gonna cut TV out. I still watch it at night with my girlfriend. It's just something we always do. But reading has really made it more enjoyable. I'm still getting that entertainment that I thought I would lose. Yeah, reading is good regardless. Like, I work in a corporate space, and being able to articulate myself is key. Being able to network is key. I have to be able to talk. I'm in meetings a lot, and reading has really allowed me to articulate myself better. I'm learning new words every day. The Sword of Kagan is basically almost in a different language. So I'm learning new words every day. I'm being able to hold conversations. I realized at my job, I was so like, I'm just here to work, yada, yada, yada. Now I'm able to network and actually talk and hold a conversation, and people talk to me. I got the heads of the departments talking to me, and it's been great. And I work in a space where we gotta be able to talk to each other. Like, it's key, and reading has really helped me with that. If you wanna get more business savvy, boost your business acumen outside of work, I definitely recommend reading. You just have to find out one book you like. If you need recommendations, please follow me on TikTok. That's where all my book talk content is. And like I said, link is gonna be in the bio. Link is gonna be in the description. I'm so used to saying that from TikTok, Jesus Christ. Link's gonna be in the description for my book talk content. I mainly read fantasy. I do wanna get into like mystery. I'm not a fan of self-help, but I'm reading a self-help book for my class. It's our class book, and recently I kind of enjoy it. Like, it's not bad, so that might be something I dabble into for sure. But reading is a big part of my analog life, my analog journey. It's a big part of my life in general, and just finding that is huge. And I'm so grateful really to my mother, because she was a reader since I've been alive, and she always told me, pick up a book. And it's like I found a new self. Like, I'm so passionate about reading. I found who I am by reading books, so I definitely recommend it. Speaking of that, what I'm about to do is drink my coffee, read a little bit, and I do have one more thing to tell you guys that's actually helped me, and it's super hilarious. It's helped me a lot go analog. Dude, this coffee is so good. This was one of my favorite cups, and I like chipped it a little bit right there. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I chipped it, and it's like, dang. But I still use it. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the way that I consume music has completely changed. And the reason why I said it was funny is because buying vinyls is not cheap. I have like over 50. It's an expensive hobby to get into. And I'll show you guys my collection and everything once I do the apartment tour. But man, buying vinyls is not a cheap hobby. But some of the vinyls I have here, I'll just show you guys a part of my collection. This is more so mainstream, but Clairo, I just recently got this one. I love Clairo. Her music is amazing. I'm a huge Dominic Fike fan. Sunburn. This is probably one of the best put together projects of our generation. Not gonna lie. McGee. If you haven't listened to McGee, I don't even know if you guys can see this. It's so dark, but if you haven't listened to McGee, I recommend this guy so much to people. So much. His music is so good, bro. And if you like, also, if you like the song Yukon by Justin Bieber, this is the guy that produced that beat. And I think they also wrote that song as well, so you'll probably love this. Same type of deal. Dijon also helped with the Yukon album, and I believe that whole Baby album that Justin Bieber did. Both those guys are really good. This is, I think it's Absolutely by Dijon. I don't listen to it a lot. I do like about 5 songs on this project, and it's a hype vibe. I actually went to see him recently. He came to Dallas and I went to see him. That concert was great. I wanted to pick up his recent album vinyl, but I just didn't. I bought this one instead. But I say all that to say this. The way you consume music is such a big deal. At first I was like everybody else, I use Spotify, and the issue with Spotify is, in my eyes, you have so many options, and most of the time I would listen to one song that I like on an album without exploring the whole album and to see what the artist is trying to give, because this is artwork at the end of the day, and I feel like I wasn't appreciating the art. Am I saying go out and buy vinyls that are probably $50 a piece? No, what I'm saying is find a different way you can consume music. You have MP3 players. I wouldn't recommend an iPod right now. They're like $300. Me personally, I'm not paying that. I'm gonna get an MP3 player soon. Probably before I leave next week. I gotta get an MP3 player. That's facts. But the way you consume music is a huge deal. Now that I started getting into vinyls, I'm listening through these albums all the way through and finding new topics that are in it that the artist tried to not try to hide, but he really wanted you to find it. And that's just what I'm doing now. The way you consume music is such a big deal. And then also, you don't need that many options. This is about 5 albums. I have a lot, I have about 50, but these are about 5 albums, and this would last me a whole 8-hour shift at work. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that many options. Find a different way you consume music. Try to stay off your phone and stay off the internet. Like, I know I'm saying this and you're probably watching it, you are watching this on the internet, but there's so much toxicity. You can't protect your peace. Protect your peace is the most important thing in this world. This hierarchy system that we live in is crazy. I'm not gonna go into detail with politics and everything, because me personally, I don't care. But yeah, find your peace. Right now, I'm the happiest I've ever been in life, really. And it's all because I searched for myself and things I already had, rather than using overconsumption, trying to find things to give me happiness. So yeah, that's my analog life in such a busy city like Dallas. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm back on YouTube. I'm gonna post a lot more. And I hope you guys take what I said into account and try to apply it to your life. And please do not try to go cold turkey. It's impossible. Well, I don't wanna say it's impossible, but it'll be a lot harder on you. Make it easier on yourself. Give yourself 20 minutes a day where you get on your phone, 40 minutes a day, an hour, you know? But really take into account that your mentality is the most important thing that you have, and your peace as well. Even when you're living in chaos, try to find that peace, because it's super important. But yeah, as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's gonna be a lot more videos. The next time you see me, I probably will be in another state. I'm not gonna say where. If you know me personally, you probably already know. I'll probably be in another state, and that's gonna be really fun. And then eventually we'll get to the apartment tour. I know I always try to do that video and it takes forever. But we're gonna be a lot more consistent. If you don't, follow me on TikTok for more content, and then also follow me on Instagram for more content as well. I really don't post on there, but I am gonna start posting pictures on there. But follow me on TikTok, please. I'm trying to hit 20K on TikTok by the end of the year. And I at least wanna hit 1,000 on YouTube by the end of the year. So please subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you guys wanna see next. Tell me what you enjoyed about this video. Yeah, and until then, your boy Cleo's out. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm starving.